Welcome in. I'm Mark McLean, also known as Hunter Green, also known as Cabin Hunter. Sorry about the camera wobbling just a bit. I have been stromping diligently, and I am finished stropping this razor, getting ready to do a shave of the day in a few moments. Anyway, the way I test it, I run it over the top of the hairline. I almost don't have any left. But if you run it across just the tops and it shears the tops of the hairs, to me, that's shave ready. Everybody else may have a totally different system, and that's okay. Whatever you want to do, or whatever you do that allows you to see that you're doing it properly, that's fine, whatever works. Okay, I just plucked a chest hair. And I can't believe this. It's gray. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. Can you believe that? Anyway, I just wanted to test it. Can you see it? I don't want it in my coffee. Let me move my coffee. Okay, here we go. I think you can see that, can you? Let me see the background. I'm near the closet space in the basement. Try pointing toward you. All right. There you go. That's how I do it. I check it all along the blade line, and it's ready to go. This is, of course, the latest. I've showed you this video already, the 9/8 Silverloaf Custom Biggin. He should have called it the Choppa. No, it's the big one. I have to say a special thanks to my granddaughter Ashley for this sweet coffee mug she picked up in New Orleans. She and the McCracken County Choir, they took a class trip to New Orleans, Louisiana, and she had the opportunity to go shopping for Papa. She's a sweet granddaughter, and she brought me back that awesome Hard Rock Cafe mug. Okay, I'm going to show you the razors that I use in my straight razor rotation. I do have one for each day of the week, but not all of them are what I am wanting to be my final amount of razors. I want to have at least 7/8 and 8/8 in size for each day of the week. And that's what I like to shave with. I prefer shaving with a 7/8 or an 8/8. And speaking of a 7/8, the one and only Mr. James Daniel Armand from Through the Fire Fine Crafts. That's his 7/8 that he made specifically for me. And there's the Through the Fire Fine Crafts insignia. Can you see that stamped on there? Really nice. Yeah. ttffcraft.com. In case you want to check that out, go to their website. This one is made with Kevlar scales. He said that because I was into collecting tactical knives, as I am, that he wanted me to have a razor that would represent me. And that was what came to mind. So he hooked me up with Kevlar. I love it. It's awesome. Here's another tactical knife just for the showing. That's what I'm packing today. A couple of knives I'm packing. I happen to have one more on me. The Zero Tolerance, or ZT0560, or 0561, because it's the brown, camel brown, or desert brown, whatever you want to call it, scale. Love that knife. But we're not here for knives today. We're here for straight razors only. I love this one because it has the monkey's tail right there. And, of course, the top part of the spine of the blade he made to my specifications, and I love that spine. But that's what you have when you have such a large monkey's tail. You can put 2 fingers on it when shaving. And you can tell I need a little shave, don't I? I did take the opportunity and thinned out my beard so I don't look quite as rustic or rugged or rough, whatever you want to say. I haven't gotten a package, not a package, but a carry case for this one yet. So I'm keeping it in the box that he sent to me. It's a jewelry box. I think it would be a necklace box or something like that, but it's perfect for now till I come across a leather sheath for this. And notice that I do keep a silica gel packet. This one has 2 in it. Silica gel, that's fantastic for keeping moisture and water out of your razors or your knives. In fact, that's how I got into saving silica gel. It was because of my knives. I just got a new one. That's huge, isn't it? That's the largest silica gel packet I've ever seen. This one I will put inside my knife box. I have a box that I carry or keep my knives in. That's heavy. There you go, just like a toolbox. Different stickers from knife manufacturers all around. Nothing on that end. But inside, and by the way, that's my knife sharpening business card. Mirrored edges. There's more stickers. Hey, look there. That's old Geo. Geo is a nice guy with shavenation.com. And the rest, it's full of knives. Here we go. Knives there. And knives here. So I will just throw a silica pack, that particular size silica gel pack, I will throw that into the bottom, and it will keep out any moisture that I might accidentally run across, because here in Kentucky we have an extreme amount of moisture. We have a lot of high humidity, and that can really rust a knife, or for that matter a straight razor. Don't want that happening. Alright, next my repertoire shows, this was an old razor brand that I got. The blade broke in half. Yeah, my buddy Mike Baker was going to sharpen it for me, and it broke on him. And being the kind gentleman he is, with a great heart, he would not be happy or satisfied until he sent me a replacement. And I told him no, but he did. So I'll show you that one in just a little bit. But first, we're going to go into the waters of Wade and Butcher. Yes, the Wade and Butcher 8/8. Let's compare the 8/8 Wade and Butcher with the Barber's Notch to the 9/8 Silverloaf Custom. Wow, there is a difference, huh? But as far as the spine thickness goes, there's not much of a difference, even though this one is a little bit thicker. It's fantastic. And so is this Wade and Butcher. It's an awesome shaving razor. It shaves wonderfully. However, it doesn't have a huge monkey's tail on it, just enough for one finger. And that's okay. You can do it like this. And that's how I shave with it. And you don't have to worry about dropping this big thick razor either. I love it. What I do is I use these Tough Cloths, Sentry products. They make these tough products for Tough Glide, T-U-F-G-L-I-D-E. And I pour it inside a little spritzer bottle. This is a frog lube bottle, but there's no frog lube in it any longer. It's filled with Tough Glide. And Tough Glide is fantastic for maintaining your razors. Now this cloth is already impregnated with the product, but I've noticed the longer you keep it, it sort of starts to dry out. So I just give it a regular spritzing from time to time to keep it moist and damp with Tough Glide. And then I also spray my razor as well. I'll show you that. I just put a couple of splotches on it and then spread it around just a bit. Man, that is an awesome razor. Spritz the opposite side and spread it around just a bit, being careful not to cut your finger. And then after getting the spine, I spray some right inside the pivot area. Right like that. One spritz is all it takes. There you have it. Perfect, I reckon. And then I wrap it up inside the Tough Glide cloth, or the Tough cloth. They have Tough Glide that's for guns and boats. They suggest it for guns, boats. It's a CLP. Tough Glide CLP. Cleans, lubricates, protects. That's what it stands for. Then I roll it up inside this cloth, and this cloth has been cut in half because it's double the size when you first buy one. And they're fairly inexpensive, you know, around, I'm thinking around $8, something like that. And then I stick it in the bottom of this leather. I think this is actually pleather. Plastic and leather equals pleather. And I think that's what this leopard razor had in it. A cheap knife, or a cheap razor, and also a cheap package. Well, listen, you can hear in the bottom, I have silica gel packs in the bottom of this to keep out any moisture that might come in contact with that razor. All right, next is this one, and it almost looks identical to the one I just showed you, but not quite. This one is not an 8/8. This one is a 7/8 Wade & Butcher, and it doesn't have the awesome looking barber's notch on it, but that's okay. It's a great razor. I got it from my buddy Tom Boniello. He's a nice guy. And this one still has oil coating all over it, so I'm not going to worry about spritzing it. But it has horn scales. It's not fake horn, it's actually horn, black horn. And I use this. This came with an Otter box. It's a towel that comes with a cell phone case or an iPad case, and you use it to wipe your phone, or you spritz it down with Tough Glide and you make an impregnated cloth. And with a packet in the bottom, I just don't think, there it came right out, of silica gel. I just stick that into the bottom and then force it on down with the razor, leaving it perfect and ready for the next shave. My buddy Mike Baker gave me this idea. He sent me one of these plastic toothbrush holders that came from Walmart, priced at around $1.50, $1.80, $2, I'm not sure. Not very expensive at all. Excuse me a second. Cafe macchiato. Yeah, caramel and some whipped cream and some caramel on top and a little sprinkle of cinnamon. Anyway, so I stuck this sticker from Crown King and Douglas Smythe from, of course, Crown King and PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This particular little toothbrush holder is a travel toothbrush holder. I then stick a silica gel pack like that right into the bottom, and you have to replace these from time to time. Excuse me. I think you can find these online as well, the silica gel packs in the smaller size like that. This is the other half of that, excuse me again, of the Tough Glide impregnated cloth, the Tough Cloth as it's called. And this one is my Dovo 5/8. It's a 5/8 Prima Clang Solingen steel from Dovo. I like this one. This was the first razor, well, second actually, the first nice razor that I ever bought. The first one was the one that broke on me, or broke on my buddy Mike Baker, the Leopard brand. It was very cheap. Around, not money-wise, it was 30 bucks, I think, but didn't last. That's the 5/8 Dovo Prima Clang. It has Coco Bolo scales. Really a nice razor. It feels nice in the hand. The only thing that I wish was the fact that I could have had jimping on the top and bottom of the spine. And I may even send this one off if I keep it and allow some artisan to put some jimping on the top and bottom. That would make it a lot easier to hold on to and a lot easier when it comes down to honing or even stropping it. So this one is coated as well with oil or the Tough Glide solution, and I will just close it up just like that, and it fits right in there in the toothbrush holder. Put the top part on. I think I messed up here. Let me wrap that a little tighter. Okay, now, and just pop it on top, right like that, and you have your razor protected nicely too. All right, next, this is a purple one. You can buy these in multi-packs of 3, I think, at the dollar store. They don't cost much at all. And this one has a silica gel pack in the bottom. And this one is wrapped with a towel from American Knife and Tool. American Knife and Tool Institute, AKTI. This is the Froodor 472 from J.A. Henkel's Zwillingswerk. Can you see that? There you go. I think you can see that a little bit. The two guys, like these. Froodor, F-R-I-O-D-U-R. I just spritzed this cloth. You can even use a glasses or a lens cleaner type cloth. This is made out of that chamois material. They call it chamois or chamois, as some people say. However you want to say it, it doesn't matter. You can pick those up at Walmart. And I just keep it in this, and it's ready to go. And the last one that I have, a total of 7, in case you were not counting, with silica gel pack in the bottom, as you can probably see, maybe. The Shadow, there you go. This one is the one that my buddy Mike Baker sent to me after accidentally breaking the cheap razor from Leopard in half. And I told him not to, but he wanted to. That's just Mike. He's a good guy. This one is supposedly a 5/8, but honestly it's a 4/8. It's been sharpened or honed and sharpened again. And this one is the A.B. Worth & Sons Gentleman's Fold, or Gentleman's Favorite, my bad. The B. Worth & Sons from Sheffield, England. This one is a bone handle scales. I like it too, really nice. And this is a cleaning cloth for glasses or your lenses. I don't want to use it now because it's covered with oil. The Tough Glide. And all I do is fold it up and keep the silica gel pack in the bottom. Stick it in and grin. I've said that before. Okay, that's it, guys and gals. One for each day of the week. Now we're happy. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Get out, pay it forward when you can. Thanks again. Peace, guys.
House.